Hi Scorpio, this is Tisch Aitken, and this is your monthly horoscope for the month of September. This is a really big month because Mars is going to retrograde on September 9th, and we've been feeling that build up really since August because Mars has been slowing down and clashing with all of the planets in Capricorn, which is about restrictions and limitations and challenges. So this is a big deal on many levels. In ancient astrology, Mars ruled your sign. In modern astrology, it rules the sign of Aries, where it has been transiting since June 27th. It's going to remain in Aries until January 6th of next year, and it's been occupying your house of daily routine and habits and work and health. This is a really important time for you to review your habits, how you can be more effective in your work without depleting your energy, because Mars represents passion, activity, action, ambition, life force, and vitality. And again, it rules your sign. So this is a time to recalibrate, to get rest, to review your habits in every way. Are you overdoing it? Have you been really stressed that you're not taking care of yourself? This is a really important time to review all of those themes in your life. And this is a big deal for all of us because Mars retrogrades once every 2 years for approximately 2 months. And again, it's in a sign that it loves to be the most, in Aries. And it's been clashing with the planets in Capricorn, which is limits and restrictions, since the beginning of August. And it will do so again later in the fall because it gets as far as 28 degrees, which is the second to final degree. So it's going to be doing this again while retrograde, which means it's going to get even more frustrated because Mars wants to move ahead without any blocks, especially in Aries. There's no patience with Mars in Aries. So you need to find a way to morph the anger or the frustration into being productive and in your time, in how you take care of yourself, in your work, and not overdoing it. You know, we all have to slow down a little bit. I know it's tough because we've all been working in such limiting conditions, but really taking care of your health with this energy. On September 2nd, we have a full moon in Pisces that takes place at 1:22 a.m. at 10 degrees of Pisces. It falls in your house of romance and creativity. That's a gentle full moon that forms a beautiful sextile to Uranus in the sky. And Uranus is the planet of chaos and ingenuity and change. And Uranus has been transiting in your house of partnerships on and off since May of 2018. And this to me is an innovative full moon. Maybe it's a creative project that you've been working on with somebody that brings completion. Maybe you've been dating somebody and it takes another level out of the blue. But it's a nice full moon, and Pisces represents spirituality and self-care. So again, really trying to get some rest and manifest, use your imagination with that full moon and really dream, you know. And then on September 5th, Mercury, which is the planet of communication and ideas and thoughts and networking, has been transiting in your house of friends and groups. It exits that house and enters your 12th house of spirituality and hidden matters and the house of imagination. This is an excellent transit for manifesting and, again, practicing some self-care. I think that's a big theme for you this month. And it's excellent for all creative endeavors and for really trusting your intuition and working with that. You're already a really perceptive sign, so focusing on that and getting some rest. And then Venus, the planet of love and beauty, on the following day, on September 6th, enters the sign of Leo and enters your house of career, where it'll be transiting until October 2nd. And this is a really nice energy for for creative endeavors with work, for working well with other people, because, you know, Venus is the planet of relationships. It's good for partnering with others on professional projects. Again, with Mars retrograde, it's not the best time for launching something new. If you can avoid it, it's better for continuing with something you've already begun, returning to projects you've started, but it's still a nice energy, definitely having Venus in your house of career. And I have to say also that I mentioned earlier that Mercury will be in your 12th house of spirituality, and it will be occupying the sign of Libra until September 27th, and then it enters your sign and comes to your house of new beginnings. But in the middle of October, Mercury will be retrograding in Scorpio at 11 degrees, and it will station direct in November back in Libra at 25 degrees of Libra in your 12th house of endings and hidden matters. So it could be that information gets uncovered, but you're starting to get a little bit of a glimpse of that story with Mercury now entering Libra this month. On September 9th, we have that big deal, Mars retrograde. We've been building up and preparing for a while, and that is going to be a big deal. We're all going to feel the restrictions and the frustration. Again, try to use it in the best way possible. Try to find things that help you to channel the energy and the frustration. Working out would be a great way, especially because Mars is transiting in your house of health. And then on September 12th, Jupiter, which is the luckiest planet and represents higher wisdom and expansion, stations direct in your house of communication, thoughts, and ideas at 17 degrees of Capricorn. And that's a positive shift. That's for you, I think, especially because it's been in your house of thoughts and the mind and perspective since December 2nd. Helping you to expand how you think about things, getting some optimism in this very challenging time. For you, this unprecedented planets in Capricorn that we've been dealing with all year around reconstruction and renovation has been in your house of ideas and the mind and how you think about things, trying to restructure how you think about things, because you really need to tap into positive energy during this difficult time, and I think that's essential. And on September 17th, we have a really nice new moon in Virgo that takes place at 25 degrees of Virgo. It takes place in your house of friends and groups and social media and wishes. That's an excellent new moon for setting intentions. It makes excellent aspects to the planets in Capricorn in your house of thoughts and ideas. So write down the intentions, say affirmations, and network. It's excellent time for networking and really thinking of what you want. What are your wishes? You know, set those intentions and say them out loud. And then on September 22nd, we have the spring equinox, and the sun enters the sign of Libra and will be transiting in your house of creativity and the imagination and spirituality until October 22nd, when the sun enters your sign and it's Scorpio season. And on September 27th, we have, on September 28th, we have Venus, the planet of love and beauty, in your house of career, forming a beautiful aspect to Mars, the planet of action. And that's a really creative aspect. It's good for getting things done, especially with work projects, because Mars is occupying your house of work, and Venus is transiting in your house of career. I know what I was going to say for September 27th. That's when Mercury does enter your sign. So really focusing on your projects. And then on September 29th, Saturn stations direct. So now we have another outer planet stationing direct in Capricorn, which has been leading this year for all of us. And Saturn stations direct at 25 degrees of Capricorn in your house of communication. And we feel that energy 5 days before and 5 days after. And Saturn will be in this house for you until December 17th. It's been there since December 20th of 2017. So really focusing on learning and communicating and teaching, and I think focusing on local community events and helping your local neighborhood, and again, really reconstructing how you think about things. So I wish you a lot of luck. It's going to be a very intense September, and we're all going to feel the energy, and I wish you a lot of luck. Thank you. Bye-bye.